Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Astrology today. My name is Mel Rose, and I'm here to share your daily aspects. Today is Thursday, July 14, 2022. The sun is in Cancer for just about another week. This is a good time to look back on the month of Cancer and how it has gone for us. We can ask where we've seen the effects of Cancer in our own lives, for one thing. Where and with whom have we initiated care or tried to provide protection? And have we seen these attitudes showing up in the world around us? One other thing I want to say about the sign Cancer and its effect in our lives. Cancer has the courage of its convictions. The people we know with a lot of Cancer influence in their charts tend to be good at doing what they do with confidence. And the sun's influence at this time of year lends the same plucky self-esteem that says, I know my reasons for doing this, and I'm not going to hesitate. Next week, when the sun enters Leo, we'll witness this confidence on a whole different level. It's less about confidence in initiating care and more about confidence in our ability to carry out the promise of the care we have committed to. Mercury is also in Cancer at this time. We understand clearly how we feel and we look for ways to express it that often aren't so direct as just saying, this is how I feel. Everyone has different ways of communicating their sense of affinity, and it can be helpful for us to notice that in those people we keep close to us. The moon begins in Capricorn today, making ingress to Aquarius early this morning. We're one day past the full moon. Still possibly celebrating the culmination of our work this morning, and that celebration leads us to reflect. So how did it go? How does it feel to have come this far? What do we think could have gone better? All good questions to be asking today, and the moon in Aquarius very much supports asking questions while we think about how to improve on our experiences in the future. Cardinal water and fixed air in our luminaries. We begin to apply that impulse to show our caring in terms of the greater good. We want to do the things that work for everyone to have the support and nurture they require in order to thrive. For aspects, we start on the moon side of the page today. This is where we explore our personal lives, how it feels to be us, and who we are in the context of our homes and our close relationships. At 3:13 this morning, Central Standard Time, friends, Moon makes ingress to Aquarius. Moon in Aquarius can be a blessing in terms of making us feel a little less emotionally attached to outcomes. We seek rational options for the heart and home that raise the level of everyone's experience, and that's a 2.5-day transit. This afternoon at 1:38, Moon goes square to Mars, Aries, Cancer, and Scorpio. We can feel very direct and assertive at this time about pursuing our heart's desire. The behavior, though, can come across as impatient or pushy, and that can get in our way. Then at 4:30 p.m., Moon goes sextile to Jupiter, Cancer, Sagittarius, Pisces. Jupiter is our most generous and benevolent friend, and when Moon and Jupiter get together, we feel that benevolence as though it were our own. We can be very good company at this time. The sextile vibe tells us there are positive results to be had from our interactions with others right now. On the sun side of the page, where we explore our self-expression out in the world, we have a few things going on in the ongoing column. Sun here is sextile to Uranus through July 16. This is Leo and Aquarius vibes, and this is an encouraging vibe to try something new or different. There is an adventure available, especially in our outer lives where we work and socialize or get engaged in the civic life. And this is great news because Sun is also square to Chiron through July 15. Aries and Leo. Something or someone in our environment makes us feel as though we cannot express ourselves honestly. Also, Mercury is square to Chiron at this time through July 15. something or someone. No, we may come to a difference of opinion with whomever. We may come to a difference of opinion with anyone who seeks to squash our self-expression. Whether it's intentional or not, we are not likely to respond well to that. Listen, friends, we can tell someone about about the way their behavior makes us feel. Mercury is in Cancer, so direct communication may not be a very simple proposition. Regardless, I am the one who gets to decide what and who I deal with, okay? So remember that the sun sextile, remember this sun sextile to Uranus vibe. If one set of circumstances is leaving me feel conflicted or unexpressed, it's probably time I made a change in terms of the company I keep, or at least how much power I give those people to affect my behavior. Mercury is also sextile to Uranus through July 16. That's Gemini, Virgo, and Aquarius. And if I didn't say this up here, that's Aries, Gemini, and Virgo. We're all in it together, friends. We can add this one, though, to the self-expression equation, too. This vibe makes our intellect more flexible. We feel more clever, and it's possible we can see solutions to our problems that represent a win for everyone involved. And what could be better than that? I guess that makes the Uranus like the home run, right? So, you know, here we are saying in our outer lives, it's okay to try something different right now. And we might actually find a really clever solution for whatever it is that is troubling us up here in terms of our ability to express ourselves. So, you know, my invitation would be to seek a way to rise up out of the conflict and take a look around and see if there's some other approach you can take to getting done what you're trying to get done out in the world with your thoughts and your plans. Venus is trine to Saturn here through the 18th. That's an 8, not a 5. Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, and Aquarius. This is the gift of a sense of security and support in the people and things we like, love, and can't get enough of. We're drawing in practical options for ourselves, and when we do, we see immediate improvement in terms of our own sense of stability. Also, Venus is square to Neptune through July 19. Taurus, Libra, and Pisces. This is the balancing point. It brings in some insecurity in terms of how we are perceived by the people around us. This can also be insecurity about how it looks to other people when we like what we like. Everything in the ongoing column here today so far seems to be saying that we can't let other people dictate our self-expression. And now this says, don't let your ideas about other people or their ideas about you dictate your self-expression either. We love what we love, and it's valid to draw those things toward us, however it might look toward the rest of the world. Pluto continues retrograde through October 8. Pluto is a ruler of Scorpio. There are ties in our lives that bind us to people and circumstances on a visceral level. As we grow, we become attached to certain relationships or certain ways of being that help us learn how to get by in whatever environment we find ourselves in. But friends, the world just keeps on changing. Sometimes those old attachments simply no longer serve us. Sometimes they actively get in our way. Pluto's retrograde is a time when we reflect specifically on which of our own ways of being are no longer ways that work, so that we can seek to release them in favor of ways that will work better for us now that we have grown. Saturn continues retrograde through October 22. Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius. Saturn's retrograde in Aquarius asks us to consider our lives in the context of the community. We are each a part of the human collective, and our approach to engaging in the world outside our front door has an effect on everyone, which is why we get this period of time every year where we can re-examine our involvement, notice where we have not given our best, and recommit ourselves to more positive engagement in the outer life for our own stability and the sense of stability in our community as well. Neptune is retrograde through December 23. Neptune is a ruler of Pisces. When Neptune is retrograde, we can see ourselves and our lives as they truly are. Any illusions we've had about how we're living will be dispelled. It isn't always pleasant. Some of us very much prefer the fantasy ideal to the reality of our circumstances. However, with this self-honest reckoning, without this self-honest reckoning, we may find it difficult manifesting our dreams in the real world. Coming up this week, this Friday, Venus goes Quincunx to Pluto, reminding us that the challenges we encounter with love and money can be hard for us to see. Then on Saturday, Sun goes Quincunx to Saturn, which gives us an opportunity to conserve our energies when things become complicated. Mercury goes Quincunx to Saturn, inviting us to manage our problems more intelligently. And then the Sun goes conjunct to Mercury, bringing in a sharper and more focused, rational acuity. We'll see that third quarter moon in Aries next Wednesday, the 20th, just 2 days before the Sun enters Leo. And that's it for today's astrology, friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, click the notifications bell. I post here every day, and I wouldn't want you to miss a thing. Friends, I appreciate you all so much for watching, and I welcome your feedback. Your participation here helps me know that I'm on the right path. My love and gratitude go out to you all, and I will see you all back here tomorrow for more Astrology Today.